Ever wonder what it would be like to get up in the morning, walk out the door, and see the world without glasses or contact lenses? LASIK surgery with Wavelight technology can give you the vision you always wanted.
My vision was really bad before the procedure. Not legally blind, but getting there. Now I'm better.
Never thought a year ago from now that I would have eye surgery, but I'm excited and really happy I had that done.
I still go back to when I was young for the very first time, wearing glasses and saying, wow, I can see, and now I can do that without glasses.
I've never experienced the world like I experience the world now.
Hey, my name is Ryan Levinson.
Hi, my name is Katrina Lee.
Hi, I'm Spencer Merritt.
Hi, my name is Lauren Wilson. When I was growing up, it was tough. My vision was tough. I was in 6th grade, and I had a hard time seeing the chalkboard.
I had pretty terrible astigmatism, as well as just really bad myopia, which means I couldn't see anything far away.
And I remember the teacher sitting me in the back of the room, and I raised my hand and said, no, I can't read what you're asking me to read off the board. I can't see it.
There have been a few times where I've gone to movies and I've sat through the whole movie just seeing blurs across the screen.
So I started wearing contacts in college because I wanted to be able to go surfing. It was more uncomfortable and cumbersome to wear them than it was to not wear them and not see as well.
During the wildfires a few years ago, I had to go with my partner, and we would sort of help these people get out of their homes. But it was extremely smoky, and I had to actually go through probably 4 or 5 pairs of lenses a day just to be able to function in my job.
I had just returned from China, and in China, glasses are a lot cheaper, and I had 3 pairs made for me. And it turned out that the optometrists over there in China, they had fudged my prescription. And that's when I just threw up my hands and I said, you know, this is just too much for me. I'd rather have the procedure done.
LASIK is a common surgical procedure today, and there are a number of treatment options. But you don't want just any treatment. You want the one that gives you peace of mind, the one that meets your specific needs and adapts to the uniqueness of your eyes. You want a treatment that combines the most advanced technologies to provide a procedure optimized for your individual, ideal vision. The Wavelight laser's advanced technology and proprietary treatments allow your surgeon to perform a personalized procedure. Hear what actual Wavelight patients have to say about their experiences to see if Wavelight vision correction is right for you.
The first time I heard about LASIK, and it was one of my first jobs out of college, and my boss just said, you know, Lauren, you should have LASIK, you should have laser eye surgery, because you'll be free, you'll be able to do things you want to do.
Finally, this new generation of lasers came out, and you know, I'm not exaggerating when I say I was like, this is it. They've got it figured out. It's time to do it.
Quite frankly, I was a little nervous to even consider it because it is your eyes, and your eyes are all you have. And as time went on, I knew technology was getting better. I knew doctors were getting more experienced. I had friends that I found out they got LASIK, and I would ask them, you know, how is it not putting on glasses? Can you see? You know, are there any difficulties? And I got great responses. People were just blown away.
My doctor told me this was the latest, you know, most advanced technology. He explained how the little dots that the laser will make were going to be much, much smaller than the dots that the older generations of lasers made. Everyone's eyes are different. The shape of everybody's eyeballs are different. So the Wavelight was intriguing to me. The way they explained it to me was they said that nobody's eye is perfectly smooth, that it has all kinds of weird bumps on it. And they were going to actually customize the procedure to specifically address the imperfections on my eye.
A lot of people believe that when they go get LASIK, it's just one procedure fits all. But from what I discovered, every single LASIK procedure is a custom correction. This is something that is for you.
And they used a computer to take a picture of my eye. You could actually see a 3-dimensional map of where all these little bumps and things were. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this one and that one. It just floored me that they could do that.
They take the surface measurement of your eye and they create a type of equation or program that they put into the laser, and the laser uses that to shape your eye.
The procedure is simple. Your surgeon will create a small flap in your cornea, lift it, and reshape the underlying tissue. The flap is lowered and heals itself without stitches.
The doctor came out to get me during the procedure, and he's like, Katrina, are you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. And I like jumped up, and like everybody in the waiting room just thought I was crazy, but I was ready.
There's lots of colors and kind of lights and swirls and things like this, and you kind of hear some noises, but it was no big deal. The doctor talked me through every step of the procedure. It wasn't uncomfortable, it wasn't unpleasant, it was kind of relaxing.
And they laid me down, and they put me underneath the laser, and it was only 8 seconds for this eye and 10 seconds for this eye.
The precision is so sharp and so fine.
You know, I didn't feel anything. It was actually pretty cool. It was like looking at a light show.
They had put some plastic, clear plastic cups, if you will, over my eyes, taped it on there to protect my eye during the healing that first day. They told me to go home, take a nap. I went home and slept for a few hours, and that was it. I remember waking up from the nap and being able to see my alarm clock for the first time without having to reach for my glasses and without having to have my contacts in, and that was pretty neat.
I was impressed with how advanced this technology is. I mean, literally, you basically walk in there, you lie down, they center the laser and basically push go, boom, 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 it's done.
I was able to see right after the surgery, I was able to see right away. And then just as time, you know, as the days were going, as the weeks were going, everything just crisped up and got a little clearer and a little clearer every day.
And I remember, you know, driving home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can see. And then I would look around at the hills, and I could see the houses on the hills and the windows.
After having the procedure, I went and did the St. Anthony's Triathlon in Florida. I was kind of excited to have my first race without having to deal with contact lenses. And sure enough, I managed to win by 13 seconds in my division.
The coolest thing still is waking up in the morning and not having to do that whole routine of contacts and solution or glasses. I can just get up and go.
There was literally so many aspects of my life that have been improved so dramatically. You know, surfing, I can see sets coming from a distance. I can sail, I can see how the wind is changing the water in the distance and know where to head.
It's such a life-changing thing. I mean, it's how you see the world. That's a life-changing thing.
I can work 24-hour shifts now where it's not literally pain all night long in my eyes.
LASIK is freedom. It's the freedom to experience the world without having something else on your eyes, and the freedom of being able to see everything and the beauty that it has.
It's so easy, it's so simple, it's painless. If your vision was as bad as mine, you gotta get it done. You gotta do it.
If I could have done it 10 years ago, I would roll back time and I would do it then.
It's not a cheap procedure, and you don't want it to be cheap. You don't want it to, you don't want to get a deal on something like your eyes.
There's nothing to be scared about.
It was 100% the right decision.
It's phenomenal.
Laser surgery's rad. I don't really know what else to say. It's unreal. Do it.